It's a Kapha Balancing class today, so it's going to be a little bit invigorating, really good for when you're feeling a little bit heavy, whether it's in your mind or your body. If you're feeling a bit sluggish, this is going to be just a really nice energetic practice to invigorate your nervous system, your mind, and get everything circulating nicely, and hopefully help you feel a little bit inspired again. So just making yourself comfortable, having any props available that you need, maybe some blocks, bolster if you like it for Shavasana, but otherwise, I think it'll be pretty fun and fast today. So just coming into your body, coming so into your body that you're even drawing away from your mind, drawing your awareness away from your external environment. Don't know if you can hear the kookaburras that way. It's just got really loud. Beautiful kookaburras. And just letting go. Exhaling out any tension in your mind. Exhaling to release any stress or tension that you might be holding in your body. Just softening and becoming present. And bringing your awareness to your breath. Just start to build your breath, building it up into nice, full, deep breaths. And if you feel comfortable with Ujjayi breathing, starting to move into some full yogic breaths with the throat engagement of Ujjayi breathing. So just gently contracting through your throat as you exhale to create a nice warm rasping sound. And this will help to just generate a little bit of heat. It's a little bit cleansing as well. Take one more breath in this way. And with this lengthened inhalation and exhalation, moving into 3 rounds of Garanga breathing. So let's exhale completely and silently draw the mantra into your mind, inhaling, and say the sound. Gora. Inhale. Gora. One more time. Gora. Coming back to your regular breathing pattern. Opening your eyes and positioning yourself on all fours, stacking your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Spreading your fingers and thumbs nice and wide. Inhaling, moving with your breath, arching your back, tilting your pelvis forward, looking forward. Exhaling, tucking your tailbone, drawing your belly in and chin in toward your chest. Inhale. So throughout your practice today, just kind of bring some energy to your practice, bringing a little bit of enthusiasm to it to help provoke and stimulate energy in the mind to transfer into your body. Let's go one more time each way. And coming back to center. Now, positioning yourself that if you need to broaden your stance a little for balancing, please go ahead. Otherwise, going from this Cat-cow starting position, raising your right arm and your left leg. So challenging your coordination, bringing it just to shoulder and hip height first. And if you feel you can go further, navel drawing in, raise the leg, raise the arm, and press the floor away with your shin and your hand. Keep breathing. If you do like to reach back, hold your foot, go ahead. And exhale. Release. Let's change sides. So getting nice and stable first, then inhale, slowly raise to your torso height. Navel drawing in, raise the arm, raise the leg, keep looking forward, pressing the floor away. Further still, reaching back, taking hold of your foot. And exhale, lower down. Nice. Bringing both your hand and your knee to the floor, taking a little cat-cow just to balance out through your spine. Hi, Gabby. Nice to have you here. And taking a little stretchy downward dog, opening up through the backs of your legs, just briefly walking then your feet forward to meet your hands. We're going to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Shoulders down away from your ears, grounding down into your feet. Feet are hip distance apart, bringing your palms together in prayer position. Take a breath here. Coming back to Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, soft bend through the knees, folding forward, hands to the earth. Inhale, flat back, sliding your hands up your shins. Exhale, hands to the floor, jump and lower down. Inhale, taking your time for our first cobra or upward dog. Slowly rise up, come onto the tops of your feet, raise your hips, upward dog. Then exhale, lifting back into downward dog. Holding here for a few breaths. Press the floor away, roll your arms, upper arms in toward each other, setting your shoulders down your back. Lift into your hips and lengthen down into your heels. And keeping your breath flowing. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Cracking through the knees and lightly spring forward or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, soft bend through the knees, rise up. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go again. Inhale, reaching up. If you can, keeping your knees straight, folding forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor, bend through the knees, jump back and lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, lifting back, downward dog. Staying here for 3 breaths. Every breath is invigorating and inspiring your mind, bringing lightness to your body. And bending through the knees, gently spring forward. Inhale, flat back, scoop the belly in, look forward. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming all the way up. Palms come together. Exhale, bring your hands together in prayer position. From here, inhale, reaching up. You're going to go into a standing reach. So root down through your feet, maybe bringing a soft bend into your knees as you reach and lift through your spine. If you feel confident reaching back, you can really engage through the glutes, really engage through the thighs, and take a nice big reach. And exhale, soft bend through the knees, folding forward. Hanging forward for a breath, straighten out through the legs if you can. From here, bending through your knees, scoop in through your belly, circle the arms down and through, coming into chair. And if your feet are hip distance apart, just bringing them together. So feet together, knees together, scoop in through the belly, long through your spine, shoulders down away from your ears and reach into your fingertips. Body is nice and awake, fully engaged. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the palms together, coming down through chair again, revolving over to the right. So left elbow to the outside of the right knee, turning to look to the right. Press your palms together to help you lift and rotate, and drop down into your hips. One more breath here. Inhale, palms stay pressing together, reaching up, up, up. Exhale, bending through the knees over to the other side. Taking your right elbow to the outer edge of the left knee. And the more you press your palms together, the more it helps you to lift and rotate through your spine. Good. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale. Stepping the right foot back. Staying here for a moment. And just getting yourself nice and grounded in the pose, lengthening back into your back heel. So staying in high lunge. If it ever gets too strong, dropping the back knee down. Inhale, raise the arms up. Holding here for another couple of breaths. And exhaling, bringing your hands down through heart center. If you need to take a break, just straighten out the leg for a moment. So modified version is to just simply rotate to the left. Full version, taking your elbow to the outer edge of your knee. So you've got a little bit of pressure of the knee working into the elbow and the elbow pressing into the knee, and that helps to create stability in your legs. So if you're happy to stay here, do so. If you're familiar with going into a bind, reaching the top arm back and the lower hand under, and keep lifting into that back heel, pressing it back, lifting the back knee. Release. Oh, yes, I can feel the heat. Stepping your back foot forward. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Step the left foot back, toes rooting down into the floor. Soften into that front knee, setting yourself up for high lunge. Inhale, taking the arms up. If you need a little bit more broadness in your stance, just moving your front foot out to the side a little for more stability. Exhale, hands come down through heart center, rotating to the right. Further still. Elbow to the outside of the knee, taking your time to set yourself up. And then pressing the palms together, slowly rotating around to the right. Feeling free to explore going into a bind. I just totally cheated and used the wall. And keep lifting through the back knee, drawing that top shoulder back, staying with your breath, and release. Arms up, and whoo, yes. Invigoration station. Shake out your legs, give them just a little shake, and then inhale, reaching up, exhale, melting forward. So as you hang forward in your forward fold, just listening to your body. If you need a little restorative movement, hanging forward here, or if you're loving the intensity, keep that movement going and inhale. Hook your first two fingers around your big toes, lift and lengthen, exhaling, folding forward, drawing in. And if that feels too strong on the backs of your legs, softly bend through your knees, doing the same thing, keeping the knees bent. Inhale to open and lengthen. Two more breaths here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Soft bend through the knees as you release back up to standing. All right. Stepping your feet out wide. And turning your toes out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, open up through the chest. Taking the forearms back. Elbows are pretty much at shoulder height, maybe dropping a little lower, but really pressing the arms back so you get that nice openness through the chest. Keeping the breath flowing, keeping it pumping. And from here, inhale and exhale. Lower your hands to your thighs, propping yourself up on your thighs. And you're getting a little bit of an inner thigh and hip stretch here. And then bringing it into a twist as you drop one shoulder down and then the other. And side to side. One more time each way. And come back to center. Rise up. Bring your palms together. Heel toe your feet in enough that you can bring your heels under your hips, toes out to the side. And we're going to slowly, carefully drop the hips down. If that doesn't feel accessible for you, just come down to seated and coming down. Here, briefly in garland pose, and then hips to the floor. Give your legs a little shake out in front. And coming over to all fours again, lifting up into downward dog. Just long enough that you can create a little bit of a base structure to then inhale, raise the right leg, and exhale, stepping your foot forward, back knee to the floor. We are winding down a little now, bringing the energy down, but still keeping that nice lightness, energized experience in the mind. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands to the floor and walk your foot over to the left side of your mat or the opposite side of your mat, dropping the knee to the floor, coming into pigeon pose. And this is all hip stretch. There shouldn't be any strain or twinging in your knee. So modify the pose by bringing your foot closer into that left hip. Keeping the left hip rolling down, folding forward, reaching forward into your hands as you lengthen back into your toes. Ujjayi breathing for 2 more breaths. Yep. Pressing yourself back up. Lift and open through your chest. Nice deep breath. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back into downward dog. Take a moment here. And inhale, sweep the left leg up, and exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee to the floor, flatten your back foot, finding yourself in a nice relaxed lunge position. Maybe floating the arms up. Inhale and exhale. Hand to the floor, walk your foot across your mat, dropping your knee down, setting yourself up for pigeon. Spine is nice and long, reaching into the crown of your head before you slowly fold forward over that front leg and start to work that right hip down toward the floor. And if you can walk your hands out, go ahead. And keeping the pose alive by reaching forward into your fingertips, reaching back into your toes, feeling your weight balanced evenly over your hips. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to make your way up out of the pose. Hands to the floor. Really broaden through your chest. Nice, proud position through your upper body. Deep breath in and exhale. This time sliding your knee back, hips to your heels, arms by your sides. One more breath here. And slowly rise up to sit on your heels. And coming up onto your knees. If it feels a little bit knobbly or uncomfortable on your knees, taking some padding or folding your mat under your knees and extend the right leg out. Toes are pointing down toward the floor, knee facing up toward the ceiling. Raise up through the left arm, sliding your right arm down over your leg, and try to keep lifting and carefully lowering your upper body over your leg so that your torso stays aligned over your leg. So you're getting a nice big stretch here through your side body, and your hip keeps reaching back to the left as you reach over to the right. Different way to go at it too. So if you want to bring a bit of a variety into the pose, you can stay here, but drop that top arm forward a little. And then it brings this beautiful big stretch all the way through the back of the left side of the body, through the ribs, the shoulder. Inhale, lifting back up. We're going to lower that left hand behind us, soft bend through the hips to start. Then inhale, open up. Nice big reach. Deep breath. Sweeping down, coming back to center. Both knees come together. Let's do it on the other side. Left knee facing up toward the ceiling, toes facing down. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, sliding over that left leg. So first we're opening up in that more lateral side body. So directly up the side, hip working toward the right. And then dropping that shoulder forward and then starting to work up the back of the right side. Keep lifting through the hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, taking the arm back. And then inhale, reaching and pressing the hips forward, letting it feel glorious. And exhale, release. Coming back to center. Sit on your heels for a moment, turn your palms up, take a breath. Feeling all of that beautiful prana circulating throughout your body, increased energy and circulation. And then making your way down onto the floor. Going into your favorite spinal twist. So if you're familiar with spinal twists and there's one in particular that you're really craving, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, classical spinal twist, taking your right knee across your body, right arm out at shoulder height, turning to look toward the right, gently working your shoulder and your knee down toward the floor. Inhale. Come back to center and change sides. Left knee across your body, left arm out at shoulder height, turning to look toward your left fingertips. Softening into your belly. And come back to center. Drawing your knees in, gently rocking them from side to side or making some small circles. And then releasing into Shavasana. Going into classical Shavasana, or if you want to go into reclined butterfly, or take a bolster under your knees, however you want to situate yourself tonight, making yourself comfortable, covering your eyes if you can to block out the light. And relax and let go. Feeling the beautiful effects of all the heat and energy that we helped generate within the body and the lightness that it brings to our minds. And as this was a Kapha balancing class, another thing that's typical of Kapha is to have a little bit of congestion through the lungs and up through the airways. So we do a lot of chest opening, A lot of deep breathing, jai breathing to help clear that out as well. So you might be feeling a little bit lighter physically as well through the upper respiratory area. And just relaxing, nothing else to do, and nowhere else to be in this moment. Just simply be. Gently bringing awareness into your feet by wriggling your toes. And gently activate through your thighs, pointing into your toes, awakening your legs. If you like, you can bring your fingertips into your abdominal region, giving it a nice little massage. Just going around in a circular motion, kneading into your belly. And then begin to lift your shoulders, squeezing them up and then dropping them down, reaching out into your fingertips, clenching your muscles, and relax. Bringing a gentle smile to your face as you slowly rock your head from side to side. Noticing the lightness in your mind and always knowing that if you're ever feeling a little bit heavy in your body or mind, we have this mechanical practice of being able to invigorate our mind and body so we don't have to feel that heaviness. Coming back to center and then rolling over onto your side. You can take a moment there. When you're ready, pressing yourself up to sit. We'll finish with just a little mantra meditation. Just resting your mind and heart in the mantras, joining in as you feel comfortable. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana, Mohana, 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 Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana, Mohana. And now bringing our palms together and offering our respects to each other, bowing our heads. Bowing our heads once more to offer our respects to the Supreme Soul. And namaste. Thank you so much for coming to practice.